All right, guys, so this is going to be one on how to find influencers. So we're going to talk about how to find influencers on Facebook, how to find Facebook pages. We're going to talk about Instagram. We're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about how to use audience insights. This is going to be a good one. I'm trying to cover, a lot of the other little resources that are going to, make up probably 10 to 20% of your sales, but are still important. So how we're going to do this is I just literally am in the regular Facebook search here. I just search golf, and then instead of it defaulting to all, I went to pages. So now we can see that there's a bunch of pages here, like lads golf. I probably wouldn't choose the ones that are games, just because they're probably not likely to actually like do shout outs or anything like that. But you don't really want to do the huge ones either, like Adidas Golf, Golf Digest, Golf Channel. They're not likely to actually have kind of synergistic relationships doing, product launches and things like that for e-commerce sites. So Bomb Tech Golf might be a good one. They're an e-commerce website. You see right there. Some of my friends actually like them. And so what I would do, guys, is I would just kind of look through these, see what they're actually posting about. Like this kind of looks like a humor one. It has very little likes on like an influencer scale, but there is a lot of engagement here. Golf and endless tragedies obscured by the occasional miracle. Yeah, so it looks like they're kind of like a humor one. So if you're selling maybe like a golf shirt that is like has like an offensive saying on it or something that's like supposed to be humorous, then they might be somebody that you'd want to reach out to. So I mean, it's as simple as just sending them a message right here, or liking and following them or commenting on their page. But really, you want to just send a message. You can see if they have any more info in here. They don't really, but you can send them a message and just see what's happening. I mean, the worst case scenario is that they don't respond or they say no. But if you have a product that is in line with their obvious theme of humor, then it might be match made in heaven for you guys. When you catch your mate cheating at golf, yeah. So again, this is a humor one, or is it the same thing? 30,000. I love golf. We see 50,000 likes here. Describe your golf game with a movie title. Yeah, so a ton of engagement here. They've done a great job. So this would probably be another one that would be kind of humor related. Maybe you have like a pair of golf shoes with like an offensive saying or like a middle finger on it or something. It might be one that they would partner with you on. And Bomb Tech Golf looks like they're actually selling their own brands of clubs. So it's probably not likely that they would do shout outs for a different golf brand, but it's possible. So the only way you could ever find out is by asking. And so yeah, you just message them, and really it's as simple as that from finding Facebook pages. You could even do like golf products, and then just come over to pages and see if there's anything here. So we see golf products, not many likes. Nike Golf is probably too big. Golf Town might be good. It's a retail company. So yeah, that's kind of how I do it here for trying to find Facebook page influencers. Sometimes you can get just like a shout out or a quick like link to your store and get like a big boost of sales really easily. People always ask me how much should you pay for influencers. People who have under 100,000 likes or follows, I wouldn't pay more than $50 generally. And if they have a lot of engagement, you want to look for likes and comments and things like that. If they have a reasonable amount of engagement, then really it's not going to be money that you're wasting for the most part. I mean, if they have, we looked at that last one, they had 700 comments, 400 shares on that one funny golf picture. So if you have something that is in line with their strategy of humor, then you're gonna get some sales from it, and you're gonna make more than $50 most likely. So the next way I want to talk about it is just Instagram. So if we type in golf, obviously I'm using the web version of Instagram, so it's slightly different. But again, we'd probably want to ignore these main ones. I would check out Golf Gods. So wow, there seems to be a lot of humor golf accounts here. Me at the range versus me at the course. Yeah, so again, I mean they have their email here, so it looks like they're from Australia. You can check out their website, shoot them a message through like their contact information here. It looks like they have a store, so this is cool. Yeah, so this is like an Australian golf e-commerce site. So this would be a great one to figure out if we could find an email for them. Contact us. Their contact us page goes to their privacy policy. Well, I wonder what their privacy policy goes to. Also to their privacy policy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure I could find their email if I looked hard enough, but yeah, so here we go. Dave Smedley. So I'm sure we could find their email. It's probably Dale at golfgods.com. That's just like a little tip that I've used. I've actually gotten a hold of, a lot of different kind of famous, quote unquote, famous people just by typing the first name of one of the founders and then at golfgods.com. Because most often people will make their business email either support at or their first name at. So if you want to try to guess, I would try Dale at golfgods.com, and I would try Sean at golfgods.com, and then I would also try support at golfgods.com, and I almost guarantee you that one of those emails goes to their inbox. So that's how I would use Instagram. I would look through more than just one. You can scroll down. I mean, there's a ton here. Golf Wang Insider. Like, this looks like another humor account. Yeah, I don't even understand some of this. This looks like Tyler, the creator. But yeah, so I mean, you could reach out to a lot of these people. It looks like they have a YouTube channel as well, which would be, worthwhile. Maybe they do a product review for you. Just the moral of the story with influencers, guys, is just be persistent, be annoying. Go after these people. The worst case scenario is that they don't respond or say no, and your life goes on and everything's amazing. The best case scenario is that they do respond and you guys work out like a deal that feels fair to both of you, and you both are mutually have a mutual gain from it. So the next thing I like to do is do best golf Instagram accounts. And so Google is by far the best aggregator of information anywhere in the world. Like, it's not even close. I guess Facebook is probably second, but as far as having the most information and being the best at organizing it, Google is the best. So let Google organize this for you, and then they will literally show you, the best golf Instagram accounts. And so you can scroll through all of these. Some of them are going to be more applicable, and some of them are not. Like, some of them are going to be like news kind of. Some of them are going to be products. And so you'd have to kind of just scroll through these. There's no shortcut with this, really, guys. I mean, there's websites that link you to influencers, but I've tried a lot of them, and most of them are total crap, and they're just trying to take your money and don't give you much actual value for it. Hashtag Chad. Some of the world's finest plays and the nicest golf courses and biggest tournaments around. Next Gen Golf Club. Paige Renee, Ian James Poulter, PGA Tour. Yeah, so a lot of those were kind of the famous ones, but what you really want to find is people that are probably a little bit less famous. I don't know if she's famous. I just don't know enough about women's golf. Okay, she's a professional golfer and a model, so probably not the best. Ricky Fowler, probably not. But you'd want to just scroll down through here and kind of figure out, hey, here's Golf Gods again, the website we were just looking at. It's funny. Oh, okay. So I didn't even make that connection. Yeah, so this is what we were just looking at. So that would probably be the best bet that we found so far. Michelle Wheat dunking. Yeah. So we could look through these, see if we find anything cool. Golf Course Graham, Sugarloaf Social Club. The next thing that I would want to do is just use audience insights. So audience insights is obviously a great way, like we talked about before. Golf. Let's go to golf, or let's do Nike Golf. I just remember last time we looked at golf, the pages were kind of strange. It was like Dollar Shave Club and stuff. Tim Tebow, Under Armour. Let's do Titleist again then, or maybe let's see if we can get Golf Gods in here. No. So let's do Titleist, and then see if we can find maybe something a little bit smaller. Like Bomb Tech might be good. No. Let's try TaylorMade Golf. The first tee. Making birdies. TaylorMade Golf. Let's get rid of Titleist and see if we can find anything different. The People's Clubs. I like that. Discount Golf World, Golf Balls Unlimited. It Takes Balls to Golf might be a good one, especially if we have like humorous products. Yeah, so there's a lot of humor related stuff, which is good. So doing this type of research might make you kind of want to position yourself as a novelty golf store, like maybe making like golf polos that say, some funny golf phrase, like, we could look through these and find something. The golf tan, like this would be perfect for a t-shirt. You know what I mean? 115 people like it, 51 shares, 10 comments. We don't even have to be creative at all. We can literally just scroll down through this. It takes a lot of balls to golf like I do. Like this would be a perfect, kind of catchphrase on a men's polo. So I'm actually literally gonna like write this down really quick and consider putting something up on. You could get a graphic artist on Fiverr or Upwork to make this design for you for like literally $1, and then you could put it on a t-shirt and T-launch, get it up with some other kind of funny stuff just in one collection, and then you could run Facebook traffic to that collection link specifically from these type of influencers or from an advertisement or whatever you wanted. So again, there's a ton of stuff you can do here, guys. I'm just trying to show you all of the methods. Obviously, I can't show every single thing, but you suck at golf. That might be a good one. Yeah, so 43,000 people like this. They have like a GIF of him breaking his club in half. When your friend asks to borrow a tee on every single hole. Y'all got any more of that breakfast balls? Or you're not sure that group is out of range, but you tee off anyways. This is a good one. Yeah, so I mean, the moral of the story here, guys, is there's a lot of humor accounts, which would be something to consider about how you kind of organize your business. Golf Hard, it looks like they've literally done this. They have shirts, and so I would want to see this website. So they have it looks like golfhard.club. Their button is kind of strange. It doesn't say learn more, it says sign up. Okay, here we go, golfhard.club. So let's look at their store really quick. Okay, so they have a bunch of men's t-shirts. Wow, see, their website's loading extremely slowly, which is something to note. Golf with a 100% chance of beer. That's perfect, right? And this is in Australian dollars, so they're probably an Australian company. But there's a lot of good shirts here, and it looks like they're making like an entire novelty store, like a tiger head on a galaxy. I'm not sure I understand that, but it's sorted by popularity. So F bogeys. That's a great one. I'm sure this would sell very well on like a golf novelty store. So this is giving me a lot of ideas. I hope that just watching me kind of do this in real time is giving you ideas for whatever your niche is. You can find Facebook pages, you can find Instagram accounts, you can get ideas from those pages as to like popular T-shirts or mugs or any type of kind of make on demand type products. You can get ideas of what they're selling, what's popular, and things like that. And so the next thing I want to talk about is YouTube. So if we come to golf products, we're going to see some stuff like PGA, but like I've never heard of Me and My Golf. Specialty golf products, this is probably a perfect YouTube channel to okay, they only have 66 subscribers, so maybe not. But I mean, this is actually one of the things that we literally put in from AliExpress. So Me and My Golf is free, the #1 platform to. Okay, so this is like a golf kind of like teaching tool. Golf's best gadgets, aids, and accessories 2016. So I mean, even if we can't find people to communicate with from an influencer perspective, we can still get ideas if we want to make our own videos, right? Because YouTube is an incredibly powerful platform. And we can see here golf's 2017 best and new irons, top 5 products at the PGA Golf Show. If we want to make our own stuff, if we want to make our own videos, I mean, this guy has 66 subscribers and he's ranked 3rd for golf products. So it's obviously not like a very competitive niche in YouTube. So even if you get one sale from a video that takes you 5 minutes to make, you literally get all of your samples sent from AliExpress. They arrive in like 12 days or whatever it is, and then you make a review of this and that and the other thing, post it to YouTube, and then just put in the description the link to your Shopify store, and I 100% guarantee you guys that you will get traffic from that and sales from that, because there's a lot of stuff here, and looks like a very basic video, and it's ranked 3rd with 10,000 views. So if you get 1% conversion on 10,000 views, that's still, you know, a reasonable amount of traffic. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is just using Google. So we can, you know, we can look at what Golf says the best products are. We can look at what Golf Digest. I prefer to kind of go for the ones that are a little bit less mainstream, like Swing by Swing. It might be a popular golf company. I'm actually not sure. Again, we can use Amazon to do product research. We're talking about influencers right now, but I'm just curious what they think is the best. Golf grip tape, that might be perfect for drop shipping. A silicone ring, love you to the moon and back for like golf. So you know, we're not gonna talk about product research right now, but what you can do with Google is you can really just read these top tens and see if, you know, you can find a website that's not big enough to the point where they'd, you know, probably want to talk to you. So Golf Digest is probably too big, but this looks like kind of a more of a homemade, you know, passion project that somebody's doing. So Radar Golf System, this is great. So they're literally putting the link to where they're selling it from here. Goal aiming device. So this kind of takes me into my next point. When you want to kind of match up with influencers or blog sites, what you're really looking for is, you know, you can do golf product review 2017, and then there's people who just are out there and they're just working 100% of their time to rank their websites for in SEO to rank higher for Google, and they're just trying to make advertising dollars. So many times in the past, what I've done is I'll just literally do like best golf products 2017, and then look for a website that is not like the main one, like PGA is too big, they're not going to care. The best golf tech, like ZDNet, like I've never heard of this website before, and it looks like they're doing, yeah, so it looks like they're doing golfverified.com. Yeah, so these aren't even affiliate links. So they're actually just partnering with other e-commerce. Wow, that is ridiculous. That looks fun though. So yeah, you kind of have to like look through these and see if anything kind of catches your eye. None of these have been, you know, super eye-catching to me. Besides this one, these guys look like they're small enough that they would actually, you know, talk to you. So you just come down to, wow. You can't even scroll to contact us or it loads more. Yeah, so it's kind of a ridiculous website, but you could just contact them, say, hey, you know, my name is Kevin, I run a golf e-commerce site, like I was hoping to partner with you. I think that we have like a product that might be interesting to your readers, and, you know, we offer like a 50% commission or something like that for any sales that were, you know, referred to us through you. And just as a note, the app that I use for referrals is called Reversion. So we're going to log in really quick, go to the App Store, and type in Reversion, affiliate tracking. So this is probably the best app for affiliate tracking for Shopify. So if you partner with Instagram people, if you partner with Facebook people, if you partner with YouTube people, if you partner with anyone where you're going to basically pay someone to shout you out to their pre-existing audience, right? We saw people with 30,000 likes. We saw people on Instagram with 400,000. Obviously, you're going to pay a little bit more once you get over kind of the 100,000 mark, because influencers start to think that they're like really cool after the 100,000 mark, and so they charge more. And so I generally look for people, you know, it depends on how much I want to spend, but if I'm gonna go over 100,000 followers, you know, I'm probably going to shoot for people that are around the 300,000 rank or 300,000 followers range. And, you know, I'd probably be comfortable paying $150 for that, because even if you get a 1% conversion on 300,000 people, especially if they have a high engagement, and how you determine high engagement is you just look to see if they have a bunch of likes, a bunch of comments, a bunch of shares, and things like that. You know, $150 for 300,000 followers is definitely okay. So how this works is, we'll watch a little bit of this video.
Version makes affiliate marketing easy, and with our Go Live checklist, you can get going in 7 minutes or less. Instantly connect your shopping
so
cart.
they teach you how to set it up.
Refer addresses.
It's pretty
without
easy. You can do it a number of different ways, basically like through a coupon code. So you know that it was like you could do like YouTube golf as one coupon code, and you could do Facebook golf and Instagram golf as two other coupon codes, just so you could track where you're getting the sales from. So that in the future, if you say, hey, well, I ran a influencer campaign on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and I got 100 sales off YouTube and 5 sales off Instagram and 1 sale off Facebook, then obviously it's pretty clear, where you want to reinvest that money in further influencer campaigns. So the last thing I want to talk about really quickly is called help a reporter out. So basically what this does is it reporters who want to write on certain subjects will reach out, and you'll either say I'm a journalist or I'm a source, and they'll reach out and they'll say I want somebody who runs an e-commerce store who sells golf products. That would be like the dream for me. But just to show you some examples. So help a reporter out. I have a ton of emails from them. And this is a reporter will literally they'll submit this query and they'll say, hoping to hear from e-commerce companies about the biggest SEO challenges, lessons learned, and any tips they can share about how to avoid these mistakes. And so what you basically can do is if you meet these requirements, you can just email this person and basically say like, hey, like I'm willing to do that. A lot of times people will say, like I want top 10 products for like Christmas or Halloween or something like that. Here we go. I'm looking for the hottest tech out there and existing homeowners and renters, tech that's for the home. It can be anything from surround sound speakers, kitchen gadgets, outdoor gaming, tech, whatever. So what this means is they're probably going to make a top 10 review blog post about like the coolest tech out there for homeowners and renters. And so if you sell something like that in your Shopify store, like maybe you sell like a doorbell with a camera or something like that, then you would basically just reach out to this person and say, hey, like I sell this. I think it's one of the hottest. I think it's one of the hottest products for 2018. Like I'd love to be featured on your brand. Like we read your content often or something like that. You probably want to make sure that you actually like find their website before you say that. But I've had a lot of people feature my products for like the top 10 Halloween gifts or like the best gifts for 2017 for Mother's Day. And the amount of sales you get from these blog posts, especially the popular blog posts, is unbelievable, guys. Like you will see such a ridiculous spike from this, and oftentimes these reporters are literally just lazy and they don't want to do the work themselves. They're not even going to ask you for money all the time. Like they literally will just write about it for free if you reach out and you kind of do the work and you reach out to them. And help a reporter out is free, guys. So all you have to do is literally just sign up for an account, and basically it'll ask you what you're interested in, and so you could say something like, product top 10s, or I forget what I actually even put but I have like a ton of emails from them on all types of different stuff. And just look through it. I like to just search for products, or you could do review. Someone's done a podcast review. Yeah. So, you're not going to find any things on every single one, but oftentimes you will find really cool stuff. 5 products hairstylists cannot live without. So that would be a perfect one if you had like a cosmetics store or something like that. I'm looking for brands, products, companies aimed towards male clientele that provide easy-to-use organic/natural products. So if you had like an eco-friendly male hair product store or something like that, right? That's like a super, super ultra sub niche, which is perfect for Shopify. Then this person would be absolutely beautiful to talk to for you. It would be the best use of your time ever. And if he actually has or she has a popular blog, you're going to see a huge spike in sales, guys. The last thing I want to talk about is kind of just gift guides. So if most of the successful dropshipping niches out there have some element of being a gift, because people aren't normally shopping on e-commerce sites like Shopify sites for their everyday essentials. Like people will use Amazon or just go to kind of a brick and mortar store for that. So most of what we want are gifts. And so if we look through these, so after you sign up for Help a Reporter Out, if you want to, it's totally free. You can just search gift as well, like through all of the emails. And we see here that this is actually a blogger looking for holiday gift ideas. So they're seeking products for my holiday gift guide. So this would be perfect if you had anything that could be like a gift for a mom or dad, tech geeks, anything from electronics, shoes, toys, all of this. And literally, if you email this person, she is going to, if you have a cool product or you have some unique niche or something like that, she's going to feature your product, and you're going to just get sales from that, guys. It works. So Just to summarize, like we talked about finding Facebook pages in your niche and just reaching out to them via messaging saying, hey, I offer a 50% commission on all of these, or 30%, or whatever you want to make it. If you'd be willing to shout out my products. Obviously, you want your products to be in line. For most of the golf influencers we found on both Instagram and Facebook, they're kind of humor or novelty sites. So, like the shirt that said F bogeys, like if you can think of your own kind of way to say that, or like, only Eagles or whatever it could be, right? Like you'd probably want to enter a niche that you had some idea about, what was going on in it, or you could do research about it too. You don't have to, I think a lot of people out there say that, you want to choose something that you're going to be passionate about. And like, while I do agree with that for the most part, you want to choose something first and foremost that you can make profitable, or else none of it matters. You can be passionate all day about something that's losing you money, and it's not going to feel quite as good. And so we talked about using audience insights to find pages. We talked about using Google just to find top 10 gadgets to look through, see if you can find contact information for them. Reach out and say, hey, would you feature me on this blog? We talked about how to find people via contact pages. We talked about help a reporter out. We talked about using YouTube, just searching golf products or trying to find, golf channels that might be interested in doing that. Or if you can't find any, just see what people are doing as far as like product reviews for golf, and then make a YouTube yourself, and then literally make like a review of the products that you're using, that you're getting as samples anyways from your AliExpress dropshipper. And once you can kind of, have those samples and make a little video about it, and you get some type of views, guys, you're going to get sales from that too. So those are kind of the ways that I like to do influencer marketing, aside from just Facebook and Instagram marketing, which are the main sources of, our traffic and our sales. Those are just kind of some fun little ways to get a few extra sales or some sales bumps through influencer marketing. So I hope you guys like that, and let's get to the next one.